clear. Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. Hey, first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Barak, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerity taught us the truth. Shalawam to the elect. Sincere brothers out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining yourself in this truth. Shalawam, Shalawam. Hey, so it's gonna be a quick one. Rod of correction, right? And I was watching the elders go in about this generation earlier today, and watching brothers talk about it, and just wanted to do a 2 cents, throw 2 cents in. Proverbs 22 and 15. Foolishness. Hold on, let me get to this light. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. So that rod of correction, man, is basically reproof, rebuke, right? Correcting. And we also know that, physically, that rod is a switch, a belt, whatever your moms could grab, man, 2x4, a shoe, right? Her hand, that rod of correction. So this generation, man, they not getting their ass whooped. Just be honest, they not. Because they would fear. They would fear, first of all, they would fear Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And they also fear their parents, right? They would have the respect, okay, because they've been corrected and they've been taught not to do such things. It's such things, man, used to be at school and you see people doing and you would never do, because your moms would go upside your head, right? Or if you had a father in the home, right? Because that type of discipline, that type of correction was instilled in brothers, and manners, certain manners. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. These things are gone from the earth, right? You barely hear it anymore. Opening the door, right? Like, man, just basic things that you would do. These things are instilled in you from a child. So I looked up scientifically, right, between the age of 1 and 7, that's when a child really learns how to act in this world. That's when a child really learns what's good and what's bad, right? More so like what they're being taught. So those are really important moments in a child's life, between 1 and 7. And then going on to that, at 12, that's when a boy is known as a man via this just truth. So you are taught certain things as a kid, and it's deeply rooted in you, right? If you're gonna be cussing as a kid, then you're gonna probably grow up and be cussing and doing all these things because nobody ever checked you, nobody ever corrected it as a kid. That's why that rod of correction is extremely important as a child before you grow up and you be messed up. As a kid, when you getting a whooping, right? I used to have to go get switches, and grandma would tie them together, and them joints hurt. And you really think about doing something, you ain't trying to mess up no more. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Or, hey, mama would take the belt to me, you know what I'm saying? Man, you really getting whoopings, man. Like, and that's right there. When you even think about doing something bad, you think about your last whooping. You be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. My mama going, boom. But some brothers, they don't even have that thought. They don't have that thought because their parents don't give a damn about them. And that's, hey, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I saw. And that's what I understood. Understanding even more now. So Proverbs 23 and 13, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beateth him with the rod, he shall not die. And yeah, after a whooping, you may have them thoughts. You want to run away, or you mad at your mama and your daddy, or all of that. But then as an adult, you look back and you be like, man, the water for whooping my ass, for correcting me. So I'm not out here on bullshit. I'm not out here, like, shoot, man. those, you can't understand those moments at that point in time, but you grow up and you are far better an individual because you got whooped as a kid. You know, and that rod of correction is important. And more so, that rod of correction spiritually is this truth, right? Brothers getting in this truth and understanding the correct way to do things. So you getting corrected because you come into it as a child. So you got to reflect and remember back in those times, okay? You know, brothers saying, simple thing, man. As the elder said it today, no sex on the Sabbath. Boom, that's common. Brothers really trying to buck up against that, right? Then they really not trying to take the discipline that's with this thing. The scripture says no pleasures on the Sabbath. Pleasures is having sex, right? Going into your woman. That's a pleasure. You're supposed to refrain from that, all right? These are, and that right there is having discipline in this thing. This thing is accountability. Discipline comes with accountability and responsibility, right? These things go hand in hand. So that's all furthermore instilled in a person through that rod of correction. When as a kid, it was a belt, it was switches, it was whatever your mama would grab. But now as an adult, it's these scriptures. And if you don't want to listen to these scriptures, then Esau's law is going to get you. You're going to be out here doing bullshit. The cops going to come and get you, right? That's still the rod of correction because it's supposed to correct you, the penitentiary system, but it doesn't, right? Because brothers get out and they still be on bullshit because they be in there doing bullshit. Now, you know, hey, some brothers get out and some brothers may have found, some brothers find Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi in the prison system, you know, few and far between, right? And boom, that be that rod of correction getting to him. Now, if Yahawah wants to correct you, he's going to correct you. He's going to correct his elect. His elect are going to be corrected and they're going to be sealed, all right, at the end of the day. And they're not going to be, you know, it ain't going to be no elect members that didn't get sealed, all right? Those brothers are chosen from the beginning. And the 1/3, those men, women, and children are chosen from the beginning, and they all will get corrected, and eventually salvation will be given to them, man, at the end of the day. So hey, I'm pulling up at the crib. That was it, short one. So that rod of correction, and basically, man, hey brothers, whoop your kids, man. All right, discipline your kids. You know, in this thing we teach our kids. I know I teach my kids about this truth. And if they go off, you know, most of the times I have them write the 10 commandments, and I have them watch stories and do things like that. And, you know, disciplinary actions. Games get took away. There's certain pleasures get took away. Things like that. You know, now when it comes to extreme matters, then yeah, they get ass whoopings. Because we got that. And you know, as a kid, man, if it didn't get to that extreme, then you probably would have kept doing it because you didn't really feel no true consequence with it. This is why Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is bringing a true consequence to these people that don't fear him by unaliving them, giving them that true consequence, putting these heathen and these Edomites into slavery. That's that true consequence, because every other correction that he tried to give these people, they said whatever. It's not scary enough. Right? So you have to get that ass whooping. All right? That's a true consequence. You know, and with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. Shalawam to the elect, hopeful elect. Shalawam to you, men, women, and children out there as well. 1/3. Shalawam. Brothers and sisters, Shalawam.